circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Peach State. Welcome to Georgia, where Freddie Falcons soars from the rafters inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium, just west of downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons.
Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall the shack now. Still push a button to let them pull the leg down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my back down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to check.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. And off we go here in Atlanta. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
First down run, netted 3, so we've got a 2nd and 7 here. Pitts is the man in motion. On 2nd down, here's Penix. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
Nothing worse than a 3-and-out if you're on offense to start the game. It's just a bad way to start for any offense. So nice job not allowing that to happen. Got some good blocking at the point of attack. And now they're going to see if they can get into some more of these opening script plays as this drive continues.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs. Sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
That's complete. He's got it to London. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Multiple times and all pro, that is Chris Jones getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. With the It's London. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
London brought in motion. On third down, Penix. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Greg London. Touchdown, Atlanta. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through, and the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, this is Strong. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024, at quarterback, Josh Allen.
And I'm not sure I enjoy watching any quarterback in the league more than I enjoy watching Josh Allen. I mean, he's a bit of a throwback in terms of his play style. I mean, he's just as likely to throw a 65-yard bomb for a touchdown as he is in 4th and short to run over the middle linebacker. I mean, he plays with such a hard, aggressive style. There's not a lot of guys built like him, Mike, and tell you what, he's a blast to watch.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On third down, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Josh Allen on the bootleg. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Just see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. And you can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
So after the 5 yards walked off, it is third down and 8. Again, it's Allen to the air. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 35 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
quickly to Shakir on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second and 7. That's Palmer, the man in motion. To throw once more. Here's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. As we are ready to get back underway. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This about as short as you can get. Prater's kick is good. And the Bills are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
So Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. McLeod now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Chris Jones, the All-Pro. 2nd and 8. From the gun, here is Penix. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name Green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest.
So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. This is taken at his own 30. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. That one good for 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. Now it's 2nd and 1. On the toss, they'll run, and he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Allen working from the pistol. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end. And they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills are on top. It's now 10-7. After the touchdown is out to kick it away. McLeod now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. It's Penix, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
On 2nd down, Penix. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. To play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. It is 3rd and 10. Here's Penix. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
2nd and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. This one complete to Palmer. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now Prater to tack on the extra point. His kick is good, and the Bills will get out in front 17-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Agnew on the return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts. First, they're going to go play action with Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Throw over the middle, caught by London. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They'll work. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Penix gonna throw again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Left side in the hands of London. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Throwing a comeback route against zone coverage, it can be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right, and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing back the other way. Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Allen to the throw on 1st and 10. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by DeMarco Helms. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he brings this back all the way to midfield. The Bills offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. 1st and 10, and it's Allen. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. Now Allen. He'll try to hit him with a screen. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Yeah, so you can see the screenplay, the timing was just out of whack from the jump. So the key is, Mike, the running back has to stay in phase with his offensive line. If one of them gets out too fast or too slow, the back and the blocking don't marry up, and you see that's why he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Allen on 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. The ball comes out. It's scooped up by the Falcons. Well, that changed quickly. A terrific scramble, getting downfield, picking up yardage, but then dropping the football. It comes out, and the defense comes up with the recovery.
There's not many quarterbacks in the league, Mike, that can make that play with their legs. It's just such a shame that at the end of that run, he fails to protect the ball. The defense is able to jar it loose and take it away of what otherwise was a pretty fantastic play there by that quarterback.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Nick Bonito there for the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. They'll go again with Robinson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Atlanta.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
On 2nd down, here's Penix.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, here is Penix. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
That one taken in by London. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
So, Mike, it's actually funny to say, but these are actually the kind of offensive possessions that defenses want you to have, right? So the idea on defense is make them snap it again, make them go the long way. So at some point, when they continue to get fresh sets of downs, expect them to try to get a big play, try to generate a chunk, and try to move the ball down the field at a quicker pace.
And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll throw. It's Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love.
2nd and a yard. Mooney in motion. Another run here for Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
Good blocking, and he's in. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to get back at it. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with 1st down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 1st down, Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Through the 1st half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the 2nd half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their 1st sack of the day.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He connects with Palmer on that one. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And this is not going to do the trick. Not even close to where they needed to be. Turn it over. On downs. Here comes Drake London, the rest of that Atlanta offense getting set to take over once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down, 8 yards to go. Here's a designed run. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up 1st and goal.
Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson, and he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. He's going to run it, and he'll take this one in. Michael Penix, touchdown Atlanta. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Falcons will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid one back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bills offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. Now Allen, headed left, buying time. He runs with it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Bills 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates.
To the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? McLeod now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over once again. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Field connection made to Mooney. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one.
I love these crossing routes, Mike. Not only do they put so much stress into the deep layers of the defense, but they really allow the wide receivers to run with the ball after the catch. We just saw a great example why, and it led to a huge chunk play.
They'll run with Robinson, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. On 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming. Falcons send their punting unit out. Important punt here in this tie game late. And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. They come up for 2nd and 2. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
Here comes second down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Allen going to throw again. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This a potential game winner. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This one he's gotta have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing now, Penix on first down. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a road win here for the Bills. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot, and the kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.